Right, so I will be demoing this Amazon homework for week 14. So here uh, I have created the Amazon database, and in the database I have two tables. We'll look at the products table for now. This products table has um, five columns, six columns. I added the product sales column later, but I won't go into that. So this products table has here five columns: product ID, product name, department name, price, and stock quantity. I've gone ahead and populated the table with, I initially populated the table with 10 items. Here there's 13 because I was doing testing, so I added in three more using um, with the that I added using the code from the second challenge. But we'll go over and check to see right now that I have everything from the first challenge. So I've gone ahead and my code for Amazon customer.js. We can pull that up using the terminal. I'll go ahead and navigate to that real quick. Um, okay, uh, so once we were in this directory, let me cd into, let me run the node Amazon customer, did I spell that right? Customer.js file. Uh, and so here it'll list, it first returns you um, back a list of all the items available for purchase, and then asks what is the item ID of what you'd like to buy. Let's say we want to buy more. Let's say we want to buy item ID 7 tape. So we enter 7 in, and let's say I'm buying um, five five of this item, five tapes. And so this item is in stock. It'll check whether the item is in stock, and if it is in stock, it'll say that this item is in stock and that the order has been placed. It'll then return back the total cost of the purchase. So 925 is the total price of 7 of these tape packages. So 185 multiplied by 7. Um, so in the other case where it doesn't have enough, so let's say, let me go here to the database, and let's say we want to order 7 treadmills. And let's see what happens when we enter that. The item ID for the treadmill is 8, so let me enter that in. How many are you buying? Let's enter 7. And then it says there's not enough in stock because, of course, the database originally has only a stock of 6 treadmills. So it'll tell you to try again. So what is the item you'd like to buy? We can say we want to buy a telescope. How many are you buying? We'll buy, if we want to buy, let's say, 5 or 6 telescopes. Let's just say if we want to buy 6 telescopes, it'll say that yes, because the inventory shows that there is 10 in stock, you are able to purchase 6. So this item is in stock, your order has been placed, your total is the price of each telescope multiplied by 6. And you'll see here that back in the database, it'll subtract 6 from the 10 after I refresh, and that's going to be reflected in the database after I hit the refresh button. So let's go to challenge number 2. Challenge number 2, we'll pull up the Bamazon Manager JS file. So we'll go ahead and run the Bamazon Manager JS file on Node, and here you'll see that there are a list of menu options: view products for sale, view low inventory, add to inventory, and add new product, just like what the homework wants us to do. So if you can toggle between them, and if you choose the first one and hit enter, it'll show you a list once again of all the things that are available for purchase, and I'll have that updated amount from last time from the real-time database, and items available for purchase. So if you select that, view products for sale, you can view a list of items for sale, but let's run it again and choose view low inventory. So I have the code for view low inventory to be set to reflect everything that has an inventory of less than 50, I believe. And so that's you can see here that all the items with inventory over 50 will not show up. So everything else, let's see, indeed does show up that has an inventory of less than 50. So let's run this again and choose add to inventory now. This shows it once we put that in, it says which item ID do you want to add more to. Let's add more to the treadmill. So the item ID for the treadmill is 1. How many of these do you want to add? We'll go ahead and add in like 8. And you'll see that it'll console.log out a message that says inventory is being updated, and the count for item ID number 1 has been updated to 12. And we'll go ahead and check to see if that's true in this MySQL database in SQL Pro. By hitting the refresh button, you can see that it's added the 8 treadmills to the previous number of 4 to make a total of 12 in the inventory. So we can run the Bamazon Manager JS file on Node again, and then toggle to add new product, hit enter. It'll ask you, what do you want to add? Let's say I want to add, let's see, what are we missing here? Let's just say piano. And the department name, musical instruments. How much does one of these cost? If we just say maybe 10,000 for each. And how many of these do you want to put into stock? Let's say we put 32 in stock. Here it'll tell me incorrect decimal value, 10,000 for column price. That's because I put in a comma. So let me do that again and write down 10,000 without the comma. So what do I want to add? piano. What category is this new item? Musical instruments. How much does one of these cost? 10,000 this time without the comma. How many of these do you want to put into stock? 32. And there we go. It says adding to inventory, product name piano, department name musical instruments, price equals 10,000, stock quantity equals 32, and new product has been added to the inventory under item ID 14. And so we go here to and refresh SQL Pro here, and under item ID 14, there's our piano product. Musical instruments, it's put down the price and the stock quantity of 32. And so that's it for the first two parts of this homework.